Since the departure of Andres Iniesta in 2018, the Argentine star has been in charge of leading the Barca team. The number 10 faces his 17th season in the first team, and the third as first captain. Messi shocked the football world at the end of August when he made it known to the Barcelona boardroom that he wanted a new challenge. The Argentine legend, who has only ever played for Barcelona, was unhappy with the leadership of the club from President Josep Bartomeu. However, not long after, Messi reversed his decision when it became apparent that any club wanting to buy him would have to meet a staggering £630 million release clause in his contract, with a free transfer not an option. As such, Messi decided to stay at the club, but does look set to leave upon the expiration of his contract next summer. Willian, another native of Sao Paulo state, is more familiar to the ways and memes of Anglo-Saxon football, and is thoroughly adapted. He was busily doing those things he did so well for Chelsea these past 7 years, darting in from the right, causing Joe Bryan constant problems, and providing 3 assists for the 3 goals. Arsenal have a solidity and purpose about them under Arteta. The balance between the 5 attacking players and 5 defensive players seems right. Whether all is harmonious is questionable given that subs Dani Ceballos and Eddie Nketiah had to be separated during the warm-up, squaring up to each other. Arteta doubtless will put that down to healthy competition. It didn't look great, however. For Fulham, they already seem to be falling into the traps of numerous promoted sides over the years. A desire to stay loyal to the men who did the job is admirable, with only Harrison Reed of the new signing making his debut. The hard truth is that the team that won the right to play in the Premier League is rarely likely to be good enough to stay in that league. Certainly you can't make the kind of defensive mistakes they did here and expect to be competitive. Fulham looked what they are, a decent championship side, some way short of being able to compete at this level. The first abysmal mistake came on 9 minutes, which is early enough to kill all hope of extracting something from the game. The lofted ball to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was chased down by the Arsenal man and cut back across the box. Yet the subsequent shot from Granit Xhaka was weak and mistimed as such no danger, until Tim Ream completely missed his clearance. Willian pounced, Marc Rodak saved well, but Alexander Lacazette was first to the rebound to score from 2 yards out. Life is hard enough in this league and relegation-threatened teams are doomed if not defensively solid. Scott Parker's side are anything but, having endured a troublesome first half, but at least being just the goal down. They effectively conceded the match straight after the restart. On 48 minutes, Willian swung in a corner and Michael Hector just looked on as Gabriel rose to head it home. Defensively it was as poor as it gets. Then, on 56 minutes, there was a carbon copy of the goal they scored against Liverpool in the Community Shield. This time Willian, again, provided the crossfield pass from right to left to switch play and release Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He preyed on the defenders, cutting inside and curling the ball past Rodak. It was both clinical and definitive, and damning for Fulham, from whom they're too much pretty football from Fulham but never any threat. They mimic Norwich in that they play nicely and may win plaudits, but they'll lose the majority of games playing like this. Parker left Alexander Mitrovic on the bench until the 63rd minute, presumably deeming him unsuited to a game which required a prodigious work rate out of possession. Whatever, it left Fulham neutered up front, all those crosses going to waste. And by the time he came on, the game was long gone. Still, Lionel Messi would have struggled to save this game for Fulham given their defensive laxity.